saying life gives you limits and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? This all
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Austin Seibert to kick off.
Austin Seibert ready to get us started. And now off we go from Cleveland. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. From the shotgun, Wilson steps away to his left. That's complete. Hits Carson out of the backfield. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Out to his left. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 36 yards.
They're moving the ball through the air pretty well on this opening drive, and to me it was evident that they were set on doing exactly that here to get this game started. And their belief and determination.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And this first play will get him back to the 25, but that's going to be it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
So they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. He's going to float this over the middle deep, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He finds Beckham complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 6-0 our score after one.
With the score, Seahawks 6, Browns nothing.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Browns drive about to get started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay.
And it's a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Fumble on the play.
These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They get this out left, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Landry again the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Going back to Lander. This time he's got him complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to run free after the catch.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Right there. 54, right there.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Wilson, after the play fake to Carson, steps away. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Escaping the pressure right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
This 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. It got his man complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mayfield with it once more. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for Austin Hooper. He was
so back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Towards Seattle.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think that...
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. From the gun, it's Wilson being chased out left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback here. Right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's Mayfield. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. 59 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 on the Seahawks' 13-yard line.
And again, it's Chubb. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Anderson Dejo. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns Browns defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
That ties the game, 13-all.
All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time.
First down.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's got this down to the 35. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. That's caught by Hollister. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. On the move. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. He's got daylight. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Kick off for Cleveland.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a 1-score game here in the 4th. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big...
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Olivier Vernon picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And it's 3 and out.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
Wilson.
Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
19 yards.
And now Wilson on first down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. That is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. 15 yards on the play, first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Terrence Mitchell right there on the coverage. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw again is Wilson. Flush to his right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. 30, the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Seibert on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Browns 27. Seahawks.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. The tackle by Terrence Mitchell.
2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson.
The 42-yard.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Intended for DK.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him. One of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. And if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Denzel Ward.